Hey guys, I lost you. Can everyone hear me?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
We held on, David. We held on.
All right. I'm getting everything going here. Okay, hold on 1 second here. Okay. All right. So hold on 1 second. Let's get. Okay. Can you guys see? All right. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm running so many screens here. Hold on. Oh, it's really acting up. Okay. Come on. Okay, while this is loading up, do you guys have any questions on anything? Any questions on anything while this is loading up?
David, can you look at the dollar index?
The dollar index. Okay. Well, it's not loading up. We can talk to it. What's your question about it? About the dollar?
I didn't know where it was as far as in a four market phase.
Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay, can you guys see it's now moving? Can you guys see my screen now?
Sure can.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. So Gerald, let me just make a note here. All right, let me go through this. Let me finish up here and then we'll get with the dollar index, okay? Because
Yes, sir,
that's important because we'll talk about what's happening with the dollar. All right. Okay, I'm hoping this. Okay, so you guys see Stock Boss here? You guys see Stock Boss?
Yep.
Sure do.
Okay. I want to show you guys this in Stock Boss. All right, and we talked about this a bit last night. I want to spend a little time on it. Okay. You guys know that your best opportunities, and I want you guys to really start thinking about this, right? When we get into trades, especially with equities. All right. Your best opportunity, our best opportunity will be coming out of that markdown phase. All right. So our best opportunities, that's why this is it's important that we follow this. And I don't want to run too many things here. I want it to stay. I want things to stay up here. All right. All right. So this is going to be your best opportunity right here. All right. We want those positions when you guys get in, right? We want the trade to come down. This is the setup. And I bragged about Stella last week because she did this very, very well, right? We want these stocks to come down through that markdown phase. Through that markdown phase, right? Get into that accumulation phase, all right? Break resistance, and then this is our buy signal right here. All right? That's what we want. We want really nice markdown phase, accumulation, buy signal, move higher, just like here. We want that price to come down, right? I really want to impress this upon you guys. Accumulation, markup phase, break resistance, buy, right? And now we're in that markup phase. So I want to show you guys, right, what we've missed if we're not in these positions, right? You still have an opportunity, right? You still have an opportunity, right? But we really need to work on this. All right. It took Stella some time to figure this out, but she's getting it, and she nailed her buy signals. But I want to show you guys what happens if we don't get in early right at that buy signal. Okay. And we've been talking about healthcare, right? Right here. Markdown phase, buy signal. Guess what? It's all the way up here. All right. I'm just going to go through a few of these. Right here. Look at this one right here. Right? See right here. And as every week, we're gonna have fewer and fewer opportunities. Now, a lot of these stocks, we'll still see them in heat seeker, right? Because as long as they're moving, right? As long as the institutions keeps buying them, we'll see, they will see them in heat seeker, but guess what? They're way out of range. All right. So this is why we want to get in on these early, because after a while it's going to be too late. All right. See here, look at this. It's too late. Perfect markdown phase, right? The buy signal was $1.25. It's at 240, 245. It's too late, right? It's too late. All right. So I really want, because I have so many traders that will come to me and say, hey, David, can we get in now? Look at this, right? Can we, and look at this one here, right? Look at this, perfect markdown phase, right? Look at this, perfect markdown phase, buy signal right here at 372. It's at 861. All right. And it's too late. It's just too late. All right. So I want you guys to work on this. I send out a video on Stella's trade. You guys should you should pay attention to that, watch that, because she nailed her entries. Perfect markdown phase. Okay. And she really got her entries. So that's what we want to do. We can try to chase these after the fact, right? After the fact. All right. It's too late. This right here, it's too late for this. All right. Even this one right here, right? The buy signal on this one was $1.11. It's at $1.97, almost 100%, right? It's too late, right? Perfect markdown phase. So I just want to impress upon you guys, really, especially if you're using the system, if you're using Stock Boss, if you're using Bull, same thing with Bullmaster. Same thing with Bullmaster. Now, Bullmaster, these stocks will be a bit more expensive, but it's the same process. All right. And the reason I say that is because the next rotation, right? So healthcare has been moving for a while, right? The next rotation that's coming up is technology, and these stocks are starting to move up pretty quick now, right? You're going to have like even this one right here. Now they're a bit more expensive, but even technology is starting to move higher, right? So don't, just be on the lookout for these stocks, right? Because after a while, if you're not in them, right, they're not coming back. right? We would have to wait for another sell-off for them to come back. All right. So just pay attention to that. All right. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It does.
Yeah. So lots of technology stock. So that's going to be, here's one right here, buy signal right here, still early. Now, I wouldn't trade this. This is $167, right? So, you know, Bull Master is a bit more expensive, but definitely Stock Boss. We have lots of technology stocks here, cheap stocks.
Hey, David, can you show the VHC in tech stock?
VHC.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You in this one, Gerald?
Yes, I'm in that one. I got in that one. I just want to see the condition of it.
Okay.
It's
Still
some
looks
resistance
good.
there.
Yeah, still looks good. It's got to get past here, which it looks good to do that. All right. So 211, and then you should be fine until this area up in here. Okay. So good job. Good job.
Okay, what about grab? GRAB, grab.
GRAB, grab. Okay. Good job here early. That's technology, right?
Yes, that is a tech stock.
Okay, so you guys notice there's still opportunities in tech, right? You might still get some opportunities in biotech, all right? But understand they've been moving, all right? So the longer we wait, the fewer opportunities we will have in these biotechs, okay? The new rotation is technology, so again, right? Just you know, you don't have to get all of them, just get a few. I'm here. Perfect, nice markdown phase, Gerald. That's exactly what we want. Nice support. Look at these guys. Really nice support. Broke resistance, right? We got a buy signal right here. Right? We got a nice early buy signal right here. Nice markup phase. Okay. We don't have a lot of consolidation until up in this area here. Let's look at a target. What was your price, Gerald?
On grab, it was 330.
330. So right in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Good job. Good job. 330. It's at 376. I want to see the potential here. Let's take a look at a weekly, monthly. Okay, so $18 was the high. Okay, and that looks like a new IPO. That looks like it just came out last year or so.
Hey.
Okay.
Actually, I hadn't seen you in a minute. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Daily time frame. Let's bring it back to the daily. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Any others
Good deal.
before we move to the dollar? Any others?
You was gonna go, you was about to show us yellow before we lost you
Oh
earlier.
yeah. Yellow. All right. Zaya, I know you got out. Gerald, you still in?
Yeah, I still own a couple shares in this one.
Okay. It looks really good. Looks really good. It gapped up, right? Gapped up and held. It didn't fill the gap. So it held. That's good. That's really strong. All right. Your entry was where, 4 and change?
Yeah, like 480.
480. It's at 786. So you get around $9. That's 100%. And you guys, 100%. I know we used to trade in Forex, right? And we'll see 100% like that. 100% for a stock is hard to get. That's hard, right? I mean, that price is will double. So you'll get spoiled. Stock Boss will really spoil you guys, right? Because we're getting them at such a low price. It's easy to get 100, 200, 300%, but just understand, don't take it for granted. Understand that type of move those are big moves for stocks, right?
Hey, David, with the crude, you said energy was going down. You mentioned energy was not moving up.
Mhm.
Would that have something to do with transportation, being able to get more transportation stocks now because perhaps crude oil is a little cheaper? So is that why we get more heat seekers with the transportation? Because we didn't always have as much transportation as we have now.
Well, we don't have that many transportation. Yeah, we have a lot of technology, but not transportation. We only
Okay, yeah, I
have,
see that. Okay,
yeah. So we only have four transportation. Yeah, yeah. There is a correlation. There is a correlation
sure.
with
The
energy,
energy.
crude. But they're not buying transportation.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, they're not buying transportation. Technology, obviously healthcare, a lot of healthcare technology. All right, but this is, you guys did good. You caught this. Zaire got some of this, and you got it. So you guys did a good job, right? Getting it. But ideally we want to stay with the sector that's the largest the larger move, or the sector that's with the biggest move. But good trade. This is a perfect markdown phase, buy signal, and it's moving higher. And you don't have any support and resistance lines yet. Okay, so no new support and resistance lines. Okay, so it's not consolidating, it's continuing to just move higher. Look at that, good, really good price action. So you could get some spikes in here, right? You could see, and like I said, it gapped up. So we don't track the volume, but I'm sure it's got pretty good volume, really good volume. And the volume here on yellow, we don't track the daily volume, but yellow, it's transportation. So right here, where is transportation? Right here, what's the, okay, 28 million shares, right? Not crazy amount of volume, but still for it to come up in heat seeker, it's got to be good volume, and that's good volume. That's good volume. We have more than, some with more volume, but that's good volume. Any other questions before we move to the dollar? Any other questions before we move to the
Take
dollar?
a look, David, if you could take a look at BNGO. I was watching that today.
BNGO.
BNGO.
Are you in this, Zaire?
No, I was just watching the move today.
What? That's biotech too. Look at this move, right? Here was the buy signal at 180, 179. Made a high today of 434, closed at 338. All right. All right. So you can't do anything here, Zaire. All right. It's too late. All right, it's too late. All right, please don't trade this, guys. Please don't trade this, okay? All right, I mean, it's near, it's just too late. Here is where the sellers came in before, right here. All right, so this area here, so it's too late. It's too late. So you can look at it to learn, right? But it's too late. All right, let's take a look at, we've got about five more minutes or so, 5-10 minutes at the most. We called a rotation, all right, in Forex, right? In the short, in the dollar pairs, right? In the dollar pairs. Now this is acting up here. All right, so just bear with me here. All right, so guys, here, look here, red, all the dollar pairs are red. Now this is not a big rotation, right? It's not a big rotation. We're going to move this to the short. but you can find some opportunities here. It is a rotation. All right. And so if you look here for a second, we're almost done. All right. The dollar pairs right here, they're all red down. All right. And guess what? Look here. We have all these. We finally broke out. You guys see that? We finally broke out. We've got more pairs that are above 20. All right. Above 20. All right. So that's good news. Markets, we have volatility back in Forex. All the way up to 46 pairs, right? 46 pairs are above 20, which is good, right? So volatility is coming back. USD HKD is the dollar pair. That's the number. That's the top dollar pair right now. Don't trade this, right? It's been running. USD, right? USD MXN, all right, is the second, is the third right here. So they're moving up. So find some opportunities, right? Find some opportunities. Be selective, right? I think USD SEK looks good, right? Swiss might look good, the dollar CAD. So just look for opportunities. What we're looking for is this. What we're looking for, and Gerald, we're going to look at the dollar here, the dollar index. And okay, so what we're looking for in the dollar index is this. We are in a markup phase, right? However, we are hoping with the equity markets moving higher, the dollar could move lower. All right. Now, all right, we always love these triangles when they form. As you guys know, once price gets squeezed, we could get a big move to the downside or to the upside from these triangles. Okay, so here, this is the dollar index. So Gerald, you see this? You seeing this? All right.
Yeah.
Right. Here's the dollar index. We got red candles, right? We've got red candles. Let me see if we have a sell short signal. I don't believe we do yet. All right. Hold on. I don't believe we do. No, we do not have a sell short signal yet. Okay. We'll keep that on. But red candles, our hope, guys, is this. If you guys look here, right? If you look here, we're getting lower highs. All right. So let's walk it down. Lower highs, lower lows. All right. And the price, it's stuck right here at support. What we are hoping is we get some sellers to come in and break this area here, and this should help our trades in monster scalper shorting the dollar pairs. All right, now that's on the daily time frame, and I'm almost done. All right, that's on the daily time frame. I want to show you guys what's setting up on the weekly time frame. You know, we did really well trading the dollar long. All right, but we can catch a nice move back down. All right, so this is on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, and as you guys know, we had been trading it, right, moving up, right, trading this, but guess what? It's pulling back now, and what I'm hoping is that we get back to this resistance here. All right, so just like sellers came in here, this is on a weekly time frame now, guys. Every candle is a week's worth of data. So if this happens, we could see a nice move in the dollar short, in the dollar pairs short. All right, this is where sellers came in before, right? took the price all the way, made support down in here. So if we can, here is where we are right now. Right now. Okay, so if we can come back and test this previous resistance is now support, guess what? We could get some big moves to the downside. All right. So it made a high here and now it's coming back down. All right. That's why we're seeing these short opportunities on the 240, on the 240-minute time frame. All right. So Gerald, your question, right? You wanted to see what the dollar index looks like. This is what it looks like. All right. And what we would like to see is we would like to see, so the price hold here, right? Today's Thursday. So tomorrow, hopefully we get a bit more selling, right? And then next week, start to test, right? And guess what, guys? It's gone up quite a bit. I mean, here was the buy signal here on the weekly, and we caught a lot of this trade here, right? On the 240. But guess what? It's gone up quite a bit. So it's due for a nice pullback. All right. So pull back to here, right? Get some selling, close. We would like it to close that sell signal on the weekly time frame, kind of like here, red candles to come in and then hopefully move lower. All right. And with the equity markets moving higher, this could happen because it's the inverse. All right. So does that help, Gerald?
Yes, it does. I do appreciate that because, you know, as the US dollar index goes, so does the Forex market. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So keep an eye on that, right? So those of you who trade Monster Scalper, that's the trade, right? That's why we're calling this the next rotation for Forex and Monster Scalper, right? That's why we seen a lot of selling in here. They've started the selling, even this right here, this trade, this short trade, these are decent short trades here. All right. So we've got another one lining up, and volatility is back in Forex, right? Back in Forex. All right. All red candle. I mean, all red in here. So sellers are definitely coming in. So just know that's what we're looking for here on the monthly. On the monthly, same thing here. On the monthly, looks very much the same. Resistance here, buy signal right here, and this is what we're looking for. All right. And then sellers came in here, So we would like sellers to come back in and push that price lower. If that happens, guess what? Equity markets will also. So we can make profit from here, profit from the shorts here, and then profit from healthcare and biotech, and the equity markets moving higher. All right. So this would be a good rotation for Forex, good rotation for the equity markets. All right. So, all right. So we've got some opportunities. So be alert. All right. Be alert. Don't sit on the sidelines, right? Be careful. Don't go crazy, right? But, you know, at least get into some of these trades. All right. Any questions for me? Any questions? All right. Sorry, I apologize for things shutting down. I run a lot of monitors here. All right. We do have an advanced class tomorrow. All right. So 5 p.m. an advanced class tomorrow. All right. Thanks, guys. Stay in your trades. Okay. Stay in the trades. Don't get shaken out of them. Wait until you get sell signals. Okay. Or red candles. Otherwise, stay with them. Stay with them. All right. All right, guys. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
All right, David.
Bye-bye, guys.